What's up, 88 gang? Welcome back to the round 2 of our local report for this week. With me today is Vince.
Back again, guys. Ready for this matchup of Zoro versus Shanks.
So I've heard ever since UP got neuters, you've been on the Zoro grind. Tell me how'd that go?
So far not too well for me.
Have you been playing to any of the Shank recently?
No, I actually haven't played any Shanks matchups. But if it's control Shanks, my thoughts are Shanks is probably favored because he has still Rayleigh. He has the 10 drop pop Shanks. Like his bodies are gonna be bigger.
Yeah, but Zoro can swing multiple times a turn now, like where he can just go as tall as possible, whereas the rush Shank doesn't affect the power of the leader themselves, so you can able to go multiple swing a turn. No?
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I do feel like overall the top end of Shanks is better than the top end of Zoro.
No,
I am on 9 cost Zoro too, so like I have that in the deck. But it just feels like overall I think Shanks into it is I think favored.
And what did you feel about the 4-drop blocker Shanks in this matchup? I think that 4-drop blocker Shank in this matchup basically kills Zoro as well.
That card is very good. I was reading it just the other day again. Yeah, being able to discard a card and give minus 2,000 for the turn is not for the battle, it's for the turn.
Yeah, for the turn
is very crazy good. And I was like, okay, that's pretty good. So just with that plus leaders, minus 3 on an attack, which basically negates Zoro's taunt. I mean that's brutal.
So like basically it's like that's a Q8K swing, make it 5.
Yeah, I'll give you a 1K
with
okay.
that and leaders.
Yeah,
it's. I mean, I think Shank is rising up in the meta again, just for the fact that the control variant is very strong.
With nothing is kind of strange. Oh, wait,
that's an OP6 cards, I believe.
Sabo?
Yeah, Sabo on play. KO up to 2 things that's combined power of 4,000 or less. That's a very interesting tech in this.
And Tashigi's just gone.
And Tashigi's just gone. I think it's one of those cards that is for the Shank. I mean not Shanks. Sorry, it's Zoro for the Rayleigh matchup.
Oh yeah, that's
it's killed 2 of the searchers. Or one of the weenies, and you get to play Sabo out a turn earlier than Ben Backman. So I think that is the reason for
into Sabo.
So 10 to Sabo here.
That's a 10-cent SR, by the way.
It's bulk SR. No one really plays
it. It's such a bulk SR. I forgot that Sabo existed.
I also forgot. I mean, usually when you play this Sabo, it contention with the, let's say, the race max when you play with the Rebel Army package, or in this case, you play the building snakes, which is in the Shanks package, right? So, I mean, on 6 on turn, if you're able to sequence correctly, you basically on 6 to KO of 7,000 power on
using
board.
Zero cost event. So it's 10 lives.
So we are going to lead effects and then 0 cost event out of the 10 to Zoro there.
Go to our 8 dawn turn. This is basically control Shanks then for sure.
Yeah,
it's not rushing him down.
Yeah, it's not rushing him down. It's just playing around, clearing bodies, clearing boards, playing right hand size. Right now it just on 8 dawn turn. I think if you have Rayleigh here, I think you just slam down the Rayleigh, minus 4 into the Tashigi, and then pop the Queena, and just punish the Zoro for not using the Queena on that last swing, I believe.
And ironically, it kind of reminds me back in like 03 when we was like control red. It's kind of like Shanks' new kind of thing.
Control red is like what, ace?
Well, we were running Fire Fist back then.
Oh, right. 5 Fist Zoro.
Yes, sir. They printed the buggy. Buggy with that Marco that couldn't be destroyed with pitch an event.
So here we just gonna go check 5 to face, see what the Zoro give us. I think just 5/7 slam Rayleigh here. I think that's the best course of action. pop the Queen or punish the Queen for not using their effects from last
Yeah, I
turn.
don't know if I agree with playing the Queen for just 0 value. Like having it out, I mean, I guess it's nice to just like not have to devote the Dawn to it, but
I mean, from the last turn,
yeah,
he
just
should have
seeing the
just
Sabo
Queen
is
just
rough.
swing everything just to clear that Sabo, yeah. But since he didn't do it, it was an issue. Like, so now she just a liability, especially against a control Shank where you can just pop everything and anything you want anyway. We're gonna end up giving a 2 and a 1, but take a 5. What? So there we go. So we got the Rayleigh coming down, -4 into the Tashigi, and pop the Queen as there.
So cool. So Tishigi's not gonna be a 4K during this turn.
Yep.
Basically neutered the attack from that one, which is nice.
Yep. But we are now a 9-Dawn turn where we are on critical mass for the 8-drop Mihawk. 8-drop Mihawk, this format is one of the best, if not the best green card, generic green card that's printed for any green color. Basically, it's an 8 cost, AK blocker, but when you play it, you restand 4.
Boosted Cavendish.
Boosted Cavendish. It's only happened on play though, however, it's still a 4 Dawn basically for an 8,000 blocker.
They were also smart enough to say you can't play anything with a cost of 7 or more than 7 after that.
I mean,
So thankfully you can't double Mihawk a turn.
yeah, double Mihawk would go crazy.
I mean, it's possible, like Cavendish and Smokers.
Well, yeah, you can do on 10 Dawn. On 10 Dawn, you can go slam the first one. Cavendish restand 2, slam the second one.
Yeah, that's why you can't allow it. You just can't. It's just, they're no. Bandai was smart enough to be like no, and then guess what? You stand 4 Dawn again because it's not once per turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then with that 4 Dawn, you attach 1 to lead.
No,
You swing 6.
No,
You swing 6.
all this is no.
You swing 6, and for the last 3 you play Tashigi and pass.
Oh my lord! I'm gonna have you know, I'm a green player. Even though I'm like that's gross. You can't. That's just
That's just Exodia.
not fair. It's not
Exodia
fair.
is just in your hand.
double Mihawk Toshigi.
So instead of 8, I think he ended up swinging 9 into
Okay.
the
So that
Sabo
was what
instead.
that was what the pause was for. They were talking. I guess.
Yeah, so instead of 8, 9 lead effects, and then plus 2k to see if
Okay,
it's Sabo.
okay.
Yep.
I will say a lot of people do forget
then-
that as Zoro, if you're swinging into an AK, you can do it again. And a lot of people are like, oh, you can't do that. And
You mean
I've gotten
not
mad
an AK, 8 cost. 8 cost.
Sorry, yeah, 8 cost.
8 cost, yes. If you can swing to 8 cost, you can do it again. So in the mirror, you basically swing into a rested. You should never do this, by the way. You can swing into a rested Mihawk and then swing to it again. That's always an option, guys. But you should never do that. That's just bad gameplay. Trust.
You are probably not in the good spot if you're having to do this.
Yep. So here comes the
Oh.
building snake. But instead of bottom decking it, we opted to treasure for some reason.
Don't want it. There went Mihawk.
That was such a sad Mihawk there. Unluckily. And we have
Still
a
6 to
7?
6.
5?
Oh,
7?
7 first.
7 lead? Okay. We opt for the 7 there.
What are we worried about in life?
I think I would opt for 5k swing, just check
Yeah,
face.
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking if you're gonna swing with leader first,
Yeah, it's
swing
just
to 5 or 6.
or
I guess.
6, yeah. Now we going back on the ladders, right? So usually
Swing up.
tip of the day, you want to go in the stair and when your opponent's at 2 or more life. Or you want to go into stair when you are not trying to go for a lethal. When you go into a lethal, the math are a little bit different. However, if you just swinging oh my god, another building snake.
Just plays it raw, says deal with it.
Yeah, that's... Ooh, do we have a Tashigi to deal with it? Or even a Kuina there would help.
Yeah, either one right now. I mean, he needs to get rid of it. Like, I know it sounds like terrible having to swing into it as like your leader or something, but it needs to go.
Yeah,
you
because
can't develop anything otherwise.
Yeah, Shanks basically present you with an issue, right? Where if you don't get rid of this, especially if you know I'm playing Control Shank, anything you play on War will most likely be gone. And that is not up for debate either.
Batman
And
gets 6, so potentially 9. Rayleigh gets 8. Nugget gets 8. A lot of stuff in the
Yeah.
Shanks deck can get Mihawk, is what I'm hearing.
Yes. So
That's not good.
So as long as that building snake is on board, anything you play on your side without a Tashigi, without a 3-cost Tashigi,
Yes.
or even a Kushiro, you will most likely will not have the board. That is the issue green is having, or not green per se, but like that's the issue when you have to play against a control shank. If you don't have the protection, you basically just forfeit your board. It's the same thing as playing against a black deck per se, and I think that it just grows.
Don't know any of the cards in Zoro's hand, so not really sure what we can do. Swinging 8 into Sabo.
Yeah, I believe 8 into Sabo. We'll give him a 2k here, not even gonna lead effects, because that is going to be safe on the
Shanks probably has a bunch of 2Ks in him.
Zoro. Yep, so we have the Cavendish coming down for 5, free stand 2. We have 2, 4, 6 Dawn open. So we're gonna attach 3.
The original best generic green.
I mean, he still is the best generic green in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I love Cavendish.
That's why he's the $50 card for a reason. God dang. That's just kind of gross.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the PRB, man, for the price to plummet. You think the price is gonna plummet on the Cavendish though?
I think the base art will. I'm not sure about the AA for like people who really enjoy the AA. It's probably still gonna hold its price since
think-
that's not getting reprinted.
I think the base art is better than the AA.
I don't know, man. I like the fact that he's looking at you, like looking down at you. He's like,
pretty
yes,
boy.
I know. Yeah, he's like, I'm beautiful, like
Oh.
Boa. He's
Oh
looking down on you.
Uh,
That's why they're called the beautiful pirates.
You know what? For once, you got me speechless there, big boy.
Let's go. That's the win of the day right there for me. Oh, the Sabo is now gone.
The Sabo is gone. He did his job. He swing twice, clear out the Tashigi, and that's all that's all he needs.
Restand, swings 8 to life.
And he take
And
that.
restand again, swings 8 to life again.
Another 8 to life. Wow, we are ballsy. We are going to lead effects and 0 cost out. So I don't know the play here. Shank has 3 cards in their hand, but Zoro's also have 3. Wait, what's going on?
3/3 and both at 2 life, but Shanks has the attack now.
Shank is up on the number game as well as big body game. I think Shanks have just a little bit of a more impactful big body late game than Zoro would.
Starts 7 life. I think.
Yeah, I think it's 7 life. It's never 7 Tsushigi there because as you are also at 10 on open, you are threatening the Rush Shanks. If you're taking this 7, you're saying this 8, Rush Shank will come down.
Pitching Hody.
Pitching Hody.
5
5 to lead, and we're gonna come out of that one. Okay, so that Tashigi is now free.
I wonder if it was worth keeping that Hody.
So -3 into the calves, KO the calves. And that is a card I was not seen since OP4.
Hey, what I talk about the control Zoro? Its favorite card. That guy never dies.
Oh my god.
All your events. That Marco is forever.
I feel like looking at the Shanks plays, I'm getting a blast from the past, man.
Yeah.
A blast.
I told
from
you,
the
man.
past.
It's control Zoro. It's OP3 all over again. Oh, there's that control Shanks that just
And I
absolutely
think-
neuters you now.
Yep, and I think the game just over now. I think at this point.
Yeah, I know.
There's no way. There's no way the Zoro coming back from this. Unless he stack everything on Zoro, swing 15 into Shanks, or not Shanks, swing 15 onto one of the.
It would have to be
Rested
Beckman
body.
and then Rayleigh.
Yeah, Beckman and Rayleigh. And
Because you can't swing
maybe,
back into Beckman.
maybe then you have a line. Oh, he's
Just leaving 2 on out.
2 down open,
Maybe kill Shiro. Oh, 3 on.
3 open. Freestand event.
Freestand event?
So what? 12?
12, yeah. 12 and it's gotta be Beckman, right?
Yo, I gotta stop moving the camera, man.
Kills it, restand. Gotta be 12 into Rayleigh. He's only got 1 card in hand.
Yep, 12 to Rayleigh here. Ooh, are we gonna let that go? We got Shanks and Blocker Shank, or he's gonna end up
Bring it
with a
to
blocker, it doesn't
9.
matter.
If it's a 2K, you can save it. Oh, no, he can't. Because he has to discard for the Shanks.
Yeah.
I think you block.
No.
Interesting.
Just die. Control for 2, 1 on event, just so he can play out the. He can play an out from his life. Hopefully a what do you call that? A DMG, Dead Man Game, plus 3k. He didn't even look at life. He's like, I don't care. It's not worth it. But if that's a Zerkos, that's Zerkos can rest the blocker Shanks.
Unironically, I think that Uta might have to swing.
That Uta might swing.
Because he either gives him the block here. Oh no, he's taking life.
Okay.
So it's gotta be 9. What are numbers here? 9.
What's that? 9 and then what? 6? 6, 8? 9, 8? No? 9, 8? 5, 6?
Uta,
yeah, 9. No.
9
it had to be 8, 9.
Yeah.
It has to be 8, 9.
Yep.
It cannot be 9, 8.
8, 9. Let's see if it's good enough. I mean, I don't think you die on crackback unless he has exactly like leader
and a 3-cost event.
Yeah. I mean, it's gotta be that, right?
But then 3-cost event is
doesn't engage there because there's only 2 swings.
There. Yeah, and then 9.
Yeah, there you go.
And GG later in tournament. It's a rough matchup again. I think Zoro just lose any type of like hard control like this, especially Shank with the top end. But it is what it is, and we're still learning out the meta. On to the next video.
It is the Wild West.
Yep, on to the next video. See ya.